Now on CoastTV News.
Biden wraps up weekend stay. We plan to go live at Gordon's Pond as the president is getting ready to head back to D.C. Indonesia eruption this morning. This volcano spewing ash into the sky. The latest in that activity taking place halfway around the world.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick and welcome to Coast TV News Midday. We had some sun earlier. A lot of places still seeing that sun, but here's Milford. More clouds than blue sky in this shot here. This is our shot of Milford, and our First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihe joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Morning, Matt. Good morning, Delmarva. Yeah, we are seeing the clouds popping up over land right now, not so much over the water, but we'll call it a mix of sun and clouds, and temperatures warming nicely. We started out in the low to mid 40s. Now we're in the low to mid 60s inland areas. 59 at Bethany Beach, a little cooler along the coast. 63 in Millsboro, Georgetown 64. Winds have turned in out of the south, and you can see the cumulus clouds popping up over Delmarva right now. A little thinner along the coast, but right over land is where we're seeing those cumulus clouds. So we're seeing a mix of sun and clouds with high pressure, and that's keeping our weather very quiet. So here's Futurecast at noon. Mid 60s, cooler 50s and 60s at the beaches. By 2, 70 in Georgetown and Millsboro, around 70 in Delmar and Salisbury, but cooler 50s and 60s along the coast. So I think the landing spot will be lower 70s inland as we go into the afternoon, but cooler at the beaches. And it's in our day part forecast. Clouds through about 3, and then clearing out a little bit after that. Winds picking up out of the south, so a nice day, but changes on the way to cooler and wetter weather. I'll have the details on that coming up in just a little bit.
All right, we have breaking news now. We're going live to Rehoboth Beach. That's where President Joe Biden is preparing to leave and head back to the White House. So you can see 2 helicopters there at Gordon's Pond parking lot. One of them will be Marine One. That's the one that the president will take back to Washington, D.C. Now, Biden spent this past weekend at his North Shore's home. This marks his 4th trip to our coast over the past 4.5 months. While here, as is norm, Biden did attend Mass over the weekend at St. Edmund's Catholic Church in Rehoboth Beach, and overall this was Biden's 14th trip to Delaware in 2024, so awaiting the president to arrive there at Gordon's Pond. We're going to move on now. Today, Laurel police continue to search for a suspect they say ran away after a hit and run over the weekend. According to police, a Toyota 4Runner was driving erratically near Route 13 and Sycamore Road when it hit a vehicle turning out of a driveway. An officer saw this. They attempted to stop the 2 vehicles, but the 4Runner drove off. This after state police say the driver got out of the car and ran away, while a passenger got into the driver's seat. Laurel police say a high-speed chase then took place. It ended after the 4Runner drove onto a dead-end road. Police arrested a second driver, 28-year-old Kenya Widener of Bridgeville, and another passenger, 26-year-old Shakia Jones of Seaford. And according to police, that first driver is still at large. Today, an 18-year-old Hyattsville, Maryland man facing charges related to an attempted murder in Lewis last year. Delaware State Police say on Friday they arrested 18-year-old Lewis Cameron. It was back in October. Troopers were called to a home on Maple Court in Lewis, where they found the man from Millsboro with several gunshot wounds. And after Cameron was returned to Delaware from Maryland, he was charged with several crimes, including first-degree attempted murder. Happening today, Delaware beaches getting a boost from taxpayer money. We are talking nearly $32 million being made available for protection projects. This is in the hopes to restore stretches of the state's 29 miles of coastline by building storm systems to protect communities along the bay. Areas included are Slaughter Beach and Lewis. And to learn more about how this funding will be used, you can find that on our website. Get ready to slow down in Ocean City. A special event zone is coming back according to the town. This special event zone is for the annual Cruise and OC event, and it will take effect Tuesday through next Sunday. Now, during the week, all speed limits in town are going to be reduced 30 miles per hour, and fines are going to be increased. Police could also arrest violators for reckless driving. The Cruise and OC event will take place on Thursday. It will go through May 19th. The long-awaited roundabout near 5 Points is expected to be fully open to traffic this week. In fact, on Wednesday, DelDOT confirmed this to Coast TV. The Plantation Road, Beaver Dam Road roundabout partially opened back on April 19th, and drivers have been able to travel through the roundabout between Plantation Road and Beaver Dam Road and able to exit to Henlopen Landing. But on May 15th, all 4 exits will be open. Happening now, Michael Cohen expected to be on the stand in former President Trump's hush money trial in New York. Despite being convicted of lying to Congress back in 2018, prosecutors are looking at Cohen's testimony as a key part in their case against Trump. It's the latest in a trial already fraught with questions of fairness, with the judge being a money donor to President Biden and the judge's daughter being a lawyer for a number of high-power Democrats. Indonesia. Ibu volcano on the remote island of Halmahera erupted earlier this morning. According to Indonesia's volcanology agency, it spewed thick columns of gray ash more than 3 miles into the sky. A smaller eruption was also recorded on Friday. All activities within a 5-kilometer radius of the volcano have been prohibited. However, no evacuation of residents has been ordered so far. According to the agency, Indonesia sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire and has 127 active volcanoes. Coming up, beach blues as erosion damages a popular spot on Assateague Island. A temporary fix being put in place before the tourist season begins. CoastTV News Midday returns after this.
Illuminations by Bellaterra. Customize your lighting vision with the only certified outdoor lighting designer in the state of Delaware. Aesthetics and functionality are key components utilized in our designs, increasing property value, beauty, safety, and security. Whether you're adding mood lighting to a patio space or improving visibility, Illuminations by Bellaterra will deliver exceptional lighting installations that will impress every time the sun goes down.
Call today to see how Illuminations by Bellaterra can light up your life.
You've come a long way, Peninsula Bath. Sure has been fun.
Are you the bath guy?
Can you take out the trash?
Do you do lawns?
Listen, Linda, listen.
You should have called Peninsula Bath.
Jackie?
Share with us your favorite Linda memory, and you'll get 2024 off your next bathroom remodel with Peninsula Bath.
Mercy, that's a great deal.
Thank you, Delmarva, for a great year.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral service offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $15.95, or choose to have a small visitation service, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services. Simply respectful.
Helping people is why I became an attorney. I'm Kelly Geloff of the Law Offices of Tunnel and Razor, and I handle personal injury cases. When I meet with clients, they're usually in pain due to their injuries and overwhelmed by their situation. They come to me because they need someone to help. As your attorney, I will strive to have you feel less stressed and be the voice you need to get you the compensation you deserve. And you'll have me and my entire staff to help you through the legal process. Trust us to be your voice.
The Rock Shop with Steve Mons. Weekday mornings, 6 till 10. Big 107.7.
Assateague Island is struggling. It is struggling with waves. Since January, erosion has caused 20 feet of the Bayside picnic area to disappear, and with the waves getting closer to the parking lot and building, the Park Service had begun construction last month. They moved the building about 50 feet away from the shore. They moved parking spaces more up north. The Assateague Island superintendent explains their plans to slow down this increasing erosion.
We'll put all of those logs and some more out here, creating those barriers. We'll use those trees, and the big sand pile behind, most of that sand will go on top of the logs to make everything more stable.
And with the building and parking spaces being moved, Hawthorne is hopeful to keep them there for the next 2 to 3 years. Happening today, DelDOT closing Route 20 at Route 113 in Millsboro for a week. This closure is related to the North Millsboro Bypass Project. That project is building a 2-lane road north of Millsboro connecting Route 113 to Route 24. Maryland Governor Wes Morris signed a new law. It's aimed at supporting Empower Maryland. That's the state's energy efficiency initiative. It's designed to reduce air pollution, lower energy costs, and help Maryland towards its very aggressive climate objectives. According to a press release, the Empower program provides Marylanders free or discounted services such as energy audits, weatherization, and efficient appliances. And since it began in 2008, the Energy Efficiency Act Coalition says Empower Maryland has generated over $12.7 billion in projected lifetime energy savings.
We're seeing a good-looking Monday weather-wise. I seem to say that a lot. We're looking at a mix of sun and clouds in Laurel right now. 64 degrees. You're warming into the lower 70s later on. A little cooler at the beaches and then increasing rain and cooler weather as we go into the midweek time period. But today, you need that higher SPF sunscreen. We are at a 9. Very high. Burn time only 10 minutes, so take care. We go from very high, we dip a little bit the next couple of days with clouds and showers, but then the scale goes back up at the end of the week with more sun. So be careful with the SPF. Make sure it's higher. Midday shade and limit time outdoors. I'll have your forecast, the full one, after the break.
This is it. Rudy Marine's extended warranty sale. Receive a free 10-year warranty on all Sunchaser pontoon boats, a free 5-year warranty on Yamaha outboards on your new pontoon boat, General Power boat, or War Eagle fishing crabbing boat. Discounts, leftovers, and more. Sale expires May 31st. Route 113 in Daxboro. Be there.
The day of the bridge collapse, my phone just started ringing. The ship struck the bridge. The Dolly was the last ship I was on. It was a punch in the gut. Losing lives is a tragedy, but losing our livelihoods was a disaster. It was a direct hit to longshoremen because if we don't have vessels, we do not have work. Your pay just stopped overnight. We're in trouble. I saw David Trone on the news.
We got to bring these dollars home.
Yes.
And we got to make sure that union labor builds this bridge. We got to keep thinking about those that have lost wages.
That's right.
Longshoremen are small businessmen. They still got mortgages to meet, food to put on the table. So we need an effort not to let that slip through the cracks.
1,000%. To have an advocate speaking loud and speaking proud is David Trone for me.
I'm David Trone, and I approve this message.
Surface Solutions is a different kind of paving company. We believe that our reputation is more important than how much money we make. If we take care of our customers and ensure they have the best experience possible, financial success will find us. In our business, every job's not profitable, but we understand that going in. Your project will be done the right way no matter the outcome for us. It's all about doing the right thing, even when no one is looking. My best days are when we start with a customer and end with a new friend.
Are you having one of those days where everything that can go wrong does? Meet Preston, a normal guy with extraordinary bad luck. This is where the law office Trap Nickel steps in. We've got your back, even when you fall on it. Our skilled personal injury team is committed to defending your rights and converting adversity into significant compensation. Don't hesitate. Get the justice you deserve. The Law Office of Trap Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
This is it. Rudy Marine's extended warranty sale. Receive a free 10-year warranty on all Sunchaser pontoon boats, a free 5-year warranty on Yamaha outboards on your new pontoon boat, General Power boat, or War Eagle fishing crabbing boat. Discounts, leftovers, and more. Sale expires May 31st. Route 113 in Daxboro. Be there.
It's a shame we couldn't take today's weather and paste it on to yesterday for Mom on Mother's Day. We had the storms. It wasn't perfect, but today is really nice. We've got some clouds out there popping up over the land, and our Tidal Health Cam in Salisbury, 64 degrees right now, and you're headed for the 70s as we go into the afternoon. I think lower 70s is where you should top out. I think we're looking at cooler conditions along the beaches. Here's our 5-day temperature trend, 72 for today, 74 on Tuesday. Then, oh, look what happens Wednesday. Down to 65 for the high. Cloudy, showers, wind off the ocean. That's why it's cooler. But then temperatures rebound Thursday and Friday back into the low to mid 70s. Out the door right now, 61 Indian River Inlet, 62 in Lewis and Rehoboth, 64 in Salisbury and Georgetown, 64. We began the day in the low to mid 40s, so we've already warmed a good 20 degrees so far. As we're looking at southerly breeze right now at around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that will continue to boost our temperatures. Here's here's our visible satellite picture. You can see all what looks like popcorn over the top of us. Those are cumulus clouds that are bubbling up. We've got some cool air aloft, and the heating at the surface has the clouds. But note how it's mainly over land. We're not seeing any over Chesapeake Bay or over the ocean right now, just confined to the land. So we're calling it sun and clouds with high pressure in place right now. But that high is going to slide offshore tonight, and we're looking at wet weather heading our way. We've got one system across the Midwest and more rain across the deep south, and both these systems will head our way, increasing our rain chances late Tuesday into Wednesday. So here's Futurecast at 1 p.m. Warming through the 60s. We'll call it sun and clouds. This model underdoing the clouds a little bit, but lower 70s inland and 50s and 60s along the coast, and a cool evening, but pretty pleasant. Temperatures in the 60s with a southerly breeze. Through the overnight, we start to increase the clouds, and with the clouds and the southerly wind, those temperatures are, a little milder in the low to mid 50s, and then we're in mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. Still mild into the mid 70s with the southerly breeze, despite the clouds. And then into tomorrow night, we start to see the rain building in late Tuesday on into early Wednesday. Here it comes at 2:30, and I think some of this rain could be kind of heavy as we go into Wednesday morning. We do have a yellow alert for the potential of a half-inch to an inch of rain, and you can see temperatures are chilly in the 50s and low 60s pretty much all day, and still some of those showers hanging on even around 2:30. Heavier rain along the coast, and temperatures are cold. It will be a raw day, and then looks like the showers finally move out of here perhaps late Wednesday, but with low pressure offshore, maybe still a few showers on Thursday. Drier Friday, and we go into the weekend and we hope for a dry weekend, maybe some showers Saturday, and then drier on Sunday. But we could see about a half inch to about an inch of rain with this system the next few days. 72 this afternoon, mostly sunny and pleasant. 55 increasing clouds tonight, and then 74 tomorrow with showers late. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Wednesday is a yellow alert day, 65 with the heavier rain. Still showers Thursday, Friday 75 and dry, and the weekend 50-50. Showers Saturday, and then drier and mild on Sunday.
All right, Bob, we are going back now to the Gordons Pond parking lot in Rehoboth Beach as President Biden has arrived, and we believe he's boarded Marine One. He was getting on the helicopter on the other side of that. Now, normally when we get that shot, we're actually able to see the president go onto the helicopter, but his steps are on the other side of this particular shot. He's heading back to Washington, D.C. after spending the weekend along our coast. It's his fourth trip here this year. Gordons Pond, that's the landing area for Marine One when Biden takes that direct flight to D.C. Sometimes he will fly to Delaware and Air Force One and land at the Dover Air Force Base, then use Marine One to get to and from the beach. According to the White House schedule, all of this morning's travel will be on that helicopter, Marine One. We'll be back.
Here's what's coming up Monday at 4 on Coast Life. A fun and adventurous place for the whole family, how you can try your hand at this ropes course. And we're coming up on the perfect season to go out on the boat, but we also have ways to keep you and your family safe on the water. All that and more Monday at 4 on Coast Life.
Every day, Washington politicians let the border crisis continue and do nothing. They fail the American people. Open border Democrats and status quo Republicans are both to blame. We need common sense leaders with the guts to get it done.
Typical D.C. politicians play politics instead of solving the problem. As governor, we fought sanctuary cities. Enough is enough. Secure the border immediately. I'm Larry Hogan, and I approve this message. In the Senate, I'll fight to keep our communities safe.
Is a kitchen remodel on your to-do list?
Paul Davis offers an easy 3-step kitchen refacing solution. Step 1, we bring the showroom to you. Step 2, we give you the exact price that day. Step 3, our certified installers complete it in days, not weeks.
A revitalized kitchen without the disruption.
At half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel.
In the style and color you've always wanted. Call today to receive 20% off your new kitchen, plus a free trash can pullout or no payments until 2025.
Call Paul Davis today or visit our showroom.
For a great shopping experience, Furniture Gallery is the place to pick up one-of-a-kind signature finds to complete your home decor. Come explore our selection of handcrafted furniture and get all the supplies you need for your own DIY projects. And through the doors is Shore Marketplace, where you'll find the most unique local shops at the beach. With over 40 local artisans, Shore Marketplace is truly a local connection you cannot afford to miss. And next door you'll find Scrub Apparel outlets. All this under one roof with easy access off Coastal Highway North.
The sound you hear is your house being eaten away by termites. When you've seen one, it's already too late and the damage has begun. To avoid permanent damage and to keep your home protected for years to come, call the specialist at Bennett Termite and Pest Solutions. We have the tools, technology, and experience that has raised the termite control and treatment standards on Delmarva. Call the experts at Bennett Termite today. Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
This is it. Rudy Marine's extended warranty sale. Receive a free 10-year warranty on all Sunchaser pontoon boats. A free 5-year warranty on Yamaha outboards on your new pontoon boat, General Power Boat, or War Eagle fishing crabbing boat. Discounts, leftovers, and more. We have a huge inventory in stock. Come see why Rudy's is the fastest growing marine center in the region. Rudy Marine's extended warranty sale expires May 31st. Route 113 in Dagsboro, Delaware. Rudy Marine, where family boating begins. Be there.
McDonald's working to introduce a value meal for its customers. According to two sources familiar with potential new offering, the fast food giant working to create a $5 value meal in U.S. stores to help counter economic challenges. It comes at a time when low-income consumers are pulling back on spending at fast food brands. Executives from McDonald's to Wendy's to Dave & Buster's, they've all noted the restraint in spending at their places. We'll be right back.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
Make no mistake, America is being invaded. Biden's open border is flooding our cities with violent criminals and deadly drugs. Democrats put American families last, kicking our kids out of school to house illegals. The invasion must end. I'm Robin Ficker, and I approve this message. I'm running for Senate to secure the border. I'll stand with Trump, finish the wall, and deport criminal illegals to save our country.
Trying to quit tobacco is frustrating. You feel lost. You've tried several times, yet everywhere you turn, there are triggers pulling you back in. But there is a way out. The Delaware Quit Line. We can help get you on a path to living tobacco-free with free counseling, cessation aids, and medications. Let us help you quit for good.
Have you visited Tyndall's Casual Furniture this season?
Come see us!
Why shop online when you can explore Delmarva's exclusive Pollywood dealer in person? See the finishes, feel the fabrics, and even sit on the furniture. From polymer to aluminum, wicker and epay, bring home the perfect blend of quality and design with Tyndall's. Crafted to enhance your lifestyle. All of our furniture comes with professional assembly, and take advantage of our in-house white glove delivery. Tyndall's Casual Furniture, Delmarva's outdoor furniture experts.
Tunnel & Razor is a full-service law firm that locals have trusted for over 130 years. We specialize in personal injury, real estate, family law, estate planning, and criminal cases, achieving superior results through skillful representation and outstanding client service. We take the time to fully understand our clients' concerns and expectations, with multiple locations throughout Sussex County to better serve you. Our dedication to helping people is what creates community. Tunnel & Razor. Trust us to be your voice.
Are you tired of contractors not showing up on time or not even returning your call? And why are you still waiting for an estimate? Maybe it's because the sales consultant they sent isn't really qualified to make a proper quote, only to find out the contractor isn't even licensed? That's why thousands of homeowners and businesses trust Delmarva's original crawl space experts. At DryTech, we're certified, trained, licensed, and insured. So your crawl space problem gets solved, guaranteed. Call DryTech today for a free assessment.
Knee pain is one of the most common sports injuries for men and women. It can sideline athletes for years, if not for life. As Marty Salt shows us, new transplant options are giving new life into damaged knees.
This is Tatum Vetter's passion. She served, set, and spiked her way through high school and college.
It's in my blood.
But this competitive volleyball player was benched at age 22 when something snapped.
When the injury happened, the snap was almost louder than it felt.
Tatum suffered tears to her anterior cruciate ligament and meniscus. Her cartilage was separated from the bottom of her thigh bone. 3 different surgeries and 20 months in physical therapy. Tatum was still in pain.
I just was struggling to get better.
Tatum has had a lot of complex issues.
Scripps Clinic orthopedic surgeon Tim Wang took a unique approach to treat Tatum. He reconstructed the ACL, but also performed 2 rare transplant surgeries. First, he took living cartilage and bone from a donor. He removed a small coin-shaped cylinder of damaged cartilage and underlying bone and replaced it with a section of healthy donor cartilage and bone.
It's almost like patching a piece of drywall in that we can drill out or remount a coin-shaped hole in where the problem is and create a matching coin from a donor.
The other surgery involved replacing Tatum's medial meniscus with healthy tissue from a donor.
I feel strong and stable. 100%. I feel like it worked.
After physical therapy, Tatum celebrated back out at the beach, this time riding the waves and getting back into the game. I'm Marty Salt reporting.
We're seeing a mix of sun and clouds on our Tullen and Razor Cam. Beautiful day at the beach, 63. And you'll be topping out in the mid-60s, a little bit later on, 70s inland areas. Remember, you can pick up the phone and call the Coast TV First Alert weather line. 443-880-9100 is the number. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by Behrman, Dallas, Brockstead, and Federico. I'll have your changing 10-day forecast coming up next.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Gamey Elliott in Salisbury today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Don't go another year with that old, outdated bathtub. A beautiful new walk-in shower is only a phone call away. HomeSmart is Delmarva's trusted Kohler Luxstone shower provider. Kohler, the brand you've trusted for 150 years. The Kohler Luxstone shower features a low-entry shower base, durable crushed stone walls, and check out Kohler's innovative recessed shower locker for storage inside the wall. Installed in as little as 1 day, backed by Kohler's lifetime limited warranty. Call now during our triple savings sale and save 3 ways. First, save 60% on installation of a new Kohler Luxstone shower. Second, ask about 18 months, no interest, no payments, senior and military discounts. And third, receive a $200 Amazon gift card with purchase. Call HomeSmart at 1-800-616-8289. That's 1-800-616-8289.
Tonight at 6, Ocean Pines residents urged to remove education support signs, how it affects local school funding and your rights, and a boost for Delaware shorelines, how this will protect and enhance our local beaches. Tonight on Coast TV News at 6.
It's pronounced Be-She.
No, it's Be-She.
Maybe it's Bache.
No matter how you say it, if you're in the market for new furniture, just remember, it better be Beshi. We're family owned and operated with a variety of famous brand name furniture, from bedding and dining to comfortable seating indoors and out. You'll have everyone talking when you say the name.
I've been saying Be-She wrong this whole time.
Actually, guys, pretty sure it's Besh. Beshi Furniture, located next to the Mermaid, 4 miles east of Georgetown, Delaware, on US Route 9.
Is a kitchen remodel on your to-do list?
Paul Davis offers an easy 3-step kitchen refacing solution. Step 1, we bring the showroom to you. Step 2, we give you the exact price that day. Step 3, our certified installers complete it in days, not weeks.
A revitalized kitchen without the disruption.
At half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel.
In the style and color you've always wanted. Call today to receive 20% off your new kitchen, plus a free trash can pullout or no payments until 2025.
Call Paul Davis today or visit our showroom.
We have a beautiful Monday afternoon in store. Perhaps you're doing some yard work out there, enjoying the great outdoors, looking at a mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures warming into the low 70s later on. Southerly winds picking up. So warmer inland and along the coast. You're looking at temperatures staying in the 60s. Paul Davis 10-day forecast, increasing clouds as we go into Tuesday, 74. Wednesday is a yellow alert day for at least a ½ inch of rain, about a ½ inch to an inch of rain. 65, lingering showers Thursday. Dries out Friday, and the weekend we can never get 2 nice days back to back. 72 showers on Saturday, Sunday 74, and mid-70s next week. More rain on Tuesday, Matt.
Still time for that to change, Bob. All right, thanks, and thank you for being with us here on Coast TV News Midday. Don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. But until then, have a great Monday, everybody.